Herdsmen farmers clash. TINUBU issues warning to MIYETTI Allah. In a statement he signed personally, the former Lagos State Governor stated that herdsmen are fighting a losing battle against modernity and climate change. Senator TINUBU warned that careless talk will do both herders and farmers grave injustice. So he says, the herder-farmer dispute has taken on acute and violent dimensions. It has cost too many innocent lives while destroying the property and livelihoods of many others. It has also aggravated ethnic sentiment and political tension, TINUBU said. Oh, really? Despite the efforts of some of those in positions of high responsibility and public trust, the crisis has not significantly abated. The calamity now being faced is born on situational exigencies. It is but the tragic outcome when often desperate, alienated people are left too long unattended, and when their understanding of the modern socioeconomic and environmental forces affecting the very terms of their existence is incomplete. An ethnically flawed response will be to vociferously defend the nomadic way of believing this tack will somehow prevent the herder and the caste the speaker as an ethnic champion. However, careless words cannot shield the herders from relentless reality. Such talk will only delude him into believing that he can somehow escape the inevitable. We do both herder and farmer grave injustice by allowing herder to continue as he is, fighting a losing battle against modernity and climate change. In that fight, desperation causes him to flail and fight the farmer, who too is a victim of these impersonal forces. Oh, really? You see, the thing about these politicians is they want to come out and be speaking grammar. What he says makes absolute sense, but from the source, it's coming from him. That is the red flag. Now that is the red flag. Why should we trust why should we trust his word? What has he done to earn that? And that is what we need to ask. It really is. So this man just comes and he thinks he can just say what he wants and then, we'll just agree. I mean, the title says TINUBU issues warning to MIYETTI Allah. I think, we need to start as a society reevaluating these politicians, because to be honest, we cannot deny that this man has an impact on people when he says something. So in my mind, I'm taking what he says with a pinch of salt. But again, everyone has their fans and their followers. So, people might just be like, yes, this is what we need. Da, 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 da. You think he's not doing this for his selfish gains? I mean, what? Thing is, it's sad. These men are compromised. It is what it is. So I'm not taking it with I'm taking it with a pinch of salt. But the painful thing is that there are people that will still come and defend him. What has he done for the Nigerian people? Allegedly, he has stolen a lot of money, but and someone here says, "True talk, my leader." Of course, okay. Someone says you are saying the reality, but it took long before you respond to these things that is tearing us apart. And then he had the audacity. Let me even go back. Let me go back. He had the audacity, the temerity. Like, he says the calamity now being faced is born of situational exigencies, okay? It is but the tragic outcome when often desperate, alienated people are left too long unattended, and when the understanding of the modern social, economic, environmental forces affecting the very terms of their existence is incomplete. That is a lot in a sentence. But the basic fact of that is that he was influential. Yes. He has been influential in Nigerian politics, in APC, for a very, very long time. So the government that has been, that he says that, left the people, in quote, long unattended times, he was part of that. When he was Lagos State Governor, what did he do? Allegedly, he stole a lot of money. Allegedly, he is very influential. For this current government, he was a very vital voice that influenced a lot of Yoruba people to go and vote for Buhari again. So again, this man, of course, he's not at the forefront, and of course, his face is not there. We don't directly associate him to anything, but he's just there. I don't know. This man, yeah, it's the audacity for him. It's the audacity for him to say that, the outcome of what is happening now is because people are left too long unattended. And you think you are not an influence to that? You think that the people that you brought into yourself, you think that we do not know that you actively are pursuing and enabling the system of oppression in the country? So it's like when people come out and say these things, but their very actions do not reflect what they're saying. It's the disrespect for me. The disrespect for me. And my personal opinion is this man should be highly scrutinized by the Nigerian public, but it won't happen because the force, I don't know what kind of judge he's using against them, but someone says you are saying the reality, but it took long before you respond to these things that is tearing us apart. But when will you realize that he's compromised and he is part of the government? Anyone in this government is enabling systems of oppression, point blank, period. Because for me to believe that you are serving the people and you're trying to dismantle these things, you have to give up your privilege. Meaning, you cannot be having all these benefits of flying around the world and earning, huge salaries. All for what? Someone says, TINUBU, is better you bury your fear and talk the truth to Buhari, your landlord. How do we know that Buhari is his landlord and he is not Buhari's landlord? It's sad. So sad. Someone says, Mumu, because you are treating the dead by Sunday Igboho for your silence. Okay. Someone says, is it not you that carried their grandfather and put in Aso Rock? You don't know anything. That was how they used Awo and killed him. They used Abiola and killed them. If you like yourself, be very careful. Aboki no send you at all. Someone says, great talk, TINUBU, you will live long. Again, it's sad. It's sad that people would, Someone says, spare us this Toronto grammar. It's too late to cry when the head is off. You should know that Yorubas are wiser than bending down to a madman to have our way. But I think this man is getting away with so many things. Oh, damn it. Like, he is getting away with so much. No one is seeing the atrocities. It's like it's an instigator. He instigates this thing, creates the environment, brings people to represent these ideas. People then bash the people that he's brought up. For example, if you use a politician, as this person said, he used Abiola, so people attack the Abiola person, not attacking him. So he's making all these decisions, using people to reflect that. But then the scrutiny doesn't come to him. Very wise and very strategic. This man, strong. Put what you think in the comment section below. Do not forget to like and subscribe.